We are live. Awesome. How's it going? Today's Wednesday, May 21st. It's early afternoon, and I just got home from work. A couple of loose ends I had to tie up before I came home, but I'm home. It's gonna it's gonna be good to be home for a little while. Let's see. Today, hey Lid, by the way, welcome. What happened today? Lot of grading. I don't know if you saw on my channel, but I just barely posted about 20-something videos of my band playing at a gig. And later on this afternoon, I'm going to post another 20-something videos of us playing at another gig. One was a wedding, and the other was like a fun neighborhood party. We were going to do it outside, and then it started raining, so they moved the whole shindig inside. But I got a video of both, so I cut it up into tracks, and each individual song has its own video. So the first set, the one at a wedding, just barely went live, so that's pretty awesome. There you go. Hi, how you doing? I always like to clean my glasses with my little cleaning thing, but sometimes I forget to do it before I hit go live, so you watch me as my alter ego, right? I look like a different person without my glasses, don't I? Last night was kind of fun. Our high school had an outdoor, speaking of outdoor music, had an outdoor jazz concert with all of the high school jazz players, and they're phenomenal. One of the kids is a good family friend of ours, and I've had many of them in my class. In fact, some of them I have in my class right now, which is really fun. But as a jazz musician, it feels good to go out and go hear music. So I was going to tell you this story too. My wife laughs at me for this, but anytime I hear live music, we're in the car, we're driving, right? We're at some public park or some venue or even just on the road, and I go, hold on, I've got the window down. I go, hold on, I hear live music, right? That's that classic telltale, bap of a snare. The snare drum just resonates throughout the whole neighborhood down the street, and you're like, where's that coming from? I got to find out where that's coming from. And I will, my wife laughs at me, but I will pull over. I will try to find where it's coming from. And if we have some time to kill, like we're not, late for something and I got to run around and find it, I will go and find out where the music is coming from. And if possible, I would go listen to the music for a little while. I love live music. Any chance I get to listen to live music, I'm there. I am absolutely there. Hey, Heron, how you doing? Lid's on, Heron's on. Welcome. Just my wife makes fun of me for it, but I just, as a musician playing music, if I hear live music, doesn't matter what genre of music, but live music being played by a band, I'm there. Get me there. I love it. So last night was like an outdoor concert for the high school jazz band, and it was phenomenal. Some of these kids are just so talented. And it's cool because it's a brand new, fresh band. We got a new band director, I think 3 years ago, replacing the old band director that had retired. And he was on his way out, and for one reason or another, it's a fledgling band. It's a very new band. He's recruiting and all that, but there just aren't as many kids in the program. So to see them have enough to build a 15, 16-piece big band is really, really cool. It's pretty inspiring, honestly. So anyway, I'm proud of those kids. So yeah, let's dive in. Let's play connections. I'm looking for 4 groups of 4 out of these 16. I see trash, patch, laptop, bar, refuse, or I guess refuse. If trash is on there, maybe refuse. Music, speaking of live music, compact, desktop, clam, block, tablet, pictures, cream, waffle iron, deny, and spray. Okay, so what shot out at first? I saw block, deny, to bar, maybe to refuse. Maybe it's not refuse like trash. Maybe it's to refuse. It is. Okay, to prohibit as entry. To bar, to block, to deny, and to refuse. Okay. What else? I see maybe different folders on a desktop, right? There's your desktop, pictures folder, your trash folder. Oh, and your music folder? I wonder. Okay, folders on a Mac. You can go to your desktop, your music folder, your pictures folder, and your trash folder. Cool. All right. Good. Well, looks like maybe we'll do these in intended order today. I don't know. We'll see. All right. A clam. Clam kind of opens and closes. So does a waffle iron. Oh, wait a minute. So does a laptop. And a compact. Okay, so a compact is like a mini. It looks like a clamshell, but it's for makeup. Okay, things that open like a clam. A clam. Good answer. That's the question and the answer. The category and the answer. Oh, that's funny. Things that open like a clam. Well, a clam does. A compact, a laptop, and a waffle iron. Oh, boy. Cream, patch, tablet, and spray. These are different ways of applying medication, right? A medicated cream, a patch, a tablet, and a spray. Medicine formats. Okay. Awesome. Okay, we're on to something there. Yeah, we lost our streak about, 5 days ago there. We got our streak back, and it's only 4 days long. But let's go over it. So yellow. I thought I was going to do this in color order. I came pretty close today, didn't I? The yellow category, to prohibit as entry, to bar, to block, to deny, and to refuse. The green category, folders on a Mac. You've got your desktop, your music folder, your pictures folder, and the trash. You want to get rid of a file, you throw it in the garbage. The purple category we got next, things that open like a clam. A clam. Golly. Oh. Is that lazy, or is that just being funny? Putting the category name and one of the answers in the category all in the same. I don't know. Compact, right? The makeup compact that opens. A laptop has a clam hinge and a waffle iron. Clam and clam. Medicine formats. You might take a cream, right? A topical cream, a patch that you apply, a spray, maybe an inhale spray, and a tablet you take like a pill. Nice. Okay, let's play the mini. Okay, the mini crossword looks like it's a 5x5 again, and there's two cut out. Either role played by Michael B. Jordan in 2025's Sinners. I have not seen that. Tell me there's Michael Jordan besides the basketball player. Michael Jordan? I don't know. We'll come back to that. I'm sorry if you're like, duh, that's the answer. Hey, Tyson, how you doing? Well, will you wish your mom a happy birthday for me? That's pretty exciting. That is really cool. Wow, wow, wow. 4-letter word, meaning wow, wow, wow. Awesome. Cool. I don't know. We might change that. I don't know if that's correct. GR word that follows green. And then WH word that follows white. Okay, so this is not correct because it's already telling me that this one down, not to jump ahead in the puzzle, but that is a WH. So I don't know. GR, well, we already know that starts with GR. Word that follows green. Maybe green grass. And the green grass grows all around, all around. I don't know if that what they're going for there. A bit of land in the ocean. It's an island, but it's only 4 letters, so maybe Isle, Sea Isle City. Père Blanc, name for Santa Claus in France. Oh, I do know this. This is Père Noël. My wife and my daughter and my mother-in-law wrote a book, actually, this last year about all the different stories of Santa Claus. One being Père Noël. Santa Claus was a real person, right? There's history behind it. All right, trunk of the body. How about torso? Okay, maybe these are going to fit. Urge forward. Excel. I don't know. Oh gosh, maybe it's wrong. Hold on. Hold the phone. Because this is Bill Nye, the science guy. I sing really well. Thank you. He says I should be in a choir. Either role played by Michael B. Jordan in Sinners. I guess it's twins. What would that be? Oh, wow, wow, wow. Oh, yeah? That's YA. To urge forward might be to impel. Oh, it is. Okay, cool. We got that in 3 minutes, 17 seconds. It's not a race. It's not a race, but you try and be as efficient as you can be, huh? Either role played by Michael B. Jordan in 2025's Sinners, twins. Apparently he played two people in a set of twins. Wow, wow, wow. Oh my. GR word that follows green grape. Why would they give away the answer? Like they say GR, it's a GR word. It kind of gives away letters, doesn't it? A bit of land in the ocean, an isle of the sea. Père Noël, name for Santa Claus in France. The trunk of the body is the torso. WH word that follows white whale. Huh. To urge forward, to impel, right? An impeller motor. Bill Nye, the science guy. Alcohol paired with tonic, gin and tonic. Nice. All right, and if you'll forgive me, you know my silly little personal rule is I won't be looking at the chat during the Wordle because I love to just sort of productively struggle through it. And yesterday I thought I was doomed, absolutely doomed. I was like, oh my gosh, there's no way. I'm not going to get it. There's no way I'm going to get it. And I did get it. I got it on the 5th, actually. I was pretty nervous. Honestly, I was very nervous about that one. I was worried I wasn't going to get it. Okay, well, what should we start off with? Maybe in honor of that puzzle there, let's say whale. And there's an A in the middle, and there's an L somewhere. Okay. So trying to think of a non-intersecting word that doesn't use any of these top 5 letters. Even though I have an A and I have an L, I'm not going to use them in these next 2 guesses if I can help it. How about junkie? No help. Okay. There's one. Strip. Okay, a little bit of help. There's an R. But it's not in the right place, because that's where the A goes. All right. Well, this could be an L word. This could be an R word. Oh, we haven't guessed the O yet. What are letters that go together with it? I haven't guessed the O. I'm not counting out the R or the O. Maybe it's not O. Nothing's jumping out yet. I'm trying to think of word like letters that go together if it's like a consonant L or a consonant R. More likely a consonant R. And I do see my chat moving in the corner of my eye. You'll have to forgive me if you're screaming the answer to me. I'm just not looking at it. Purposefully for the Wordle, I love to productively struggle through it. So if you already know the answer, that's great. Keep it to yourself. I will not be looking at it. BLA. Blarg. Not a word. I haven't guessed a C yet. CR. Oh, crawl, that's a word, but I've already guessed the W. And there's no W. So maybe it's not. I haven't guessed the M yet. Oh, do you think it's a consonant R? Again, please forgive me, you guys. I see my chat moving, but I'm not looking at it. I don't know why I'm such a stickler specifically for the Wordle. I just love to productively struggle through this one. So if you are screaming the answer to me, I'm sorry. I'm just not looking at it. Flaro. I mean, that's a word in... That's not English, though. Okay. All right. Well, that tells us, though, that it's not an O at the end, or it's not an O at all. And we got the L-A-R. I bet we'll get it on this one. So, like, what goes F... Or L, maybe FL or GLAR or BLAR. I tried blarg, that's not a word. Blarm. DL doesn't go together. ML. Could it be a double letter? Could it be ALARM? Alarm. Got it. Didn't we have... I swear we had the word alarm before. Are you... Oh, God. Sorry, guys. You're, like, screaming the answer to me. Oh, Bloxers, Lightbow. Oh, you guys are funny. Yeah. I no, I literally don't look. I mean, it took me by surprise that you both said the answer right there. I'm glad. I'm glad. Absolutely, blarg should be a word. And you know what? If you ask any Nintendo fan what a blarg is, they'll go, "Oh, I know blarg." Here, I'll pull up blarg from Mario. If you've never seen this before, that is a blarg. And I bet you've seen those before. You go, "Oh, I know that guy." This one, classic. Right? Super Mario. That guy right there. Luigi riding Yoshi. And if you got it, if you timed it just right, you could actually eat the blarg. Yoshi could. Yoshi could eat the blarg if you timed it just right. So, no, sadly, that wasn't the word. That wasn't the answer. Oh, how fun is that? We have 100 win streak. Oh, that makes me happy. Oh, that makes me so happy. 100% win rate. And it's my 100th day in a streak. Hey, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like that a lot. Oh, that makes me happy. The only reason it says 145. The only reason that I missed those other 45, or like I lost my streak at 45, is because I had a day that I had to miss. I think it was, I want to say it was parent-teacher conferences, actually. I can pinpoint it. I know exactly what it was. I missed that day. I got to figure out some way if I can like go on the fly, if I can, how am I going to do that? Like, how would I'd have to really think of that. How would we do that? To make it so that I could play the puzzles, maybe I'd have to cut out my screen. Like what if I had to stay at the school for a long, long time, you know? Like, I'm at home, right? I've got my setup. It's perfectly set up for what I do here at my house. I wonder, what would I do? I'm going to have like an ace up my sleeve for parent-teacher conferences. It happens, right? There are some times, graduation day, before I head to graduation, maybe I'll do it early in the morning, or I'll have to do it like between graduations because I'm live streaming. I'm the one in charge of live streaming graduations. I could do it on my phone. Maybe I should just do it in the New York Times app. Maybe you're right. Giddy, you're the voice of reason. Tyson said he's done it already. Yeah. No, I like Lipo. I like that you participate. Smart. Oh, hey, let's see. Altamash. Welcome. Yeah, pretty cool milestone today. Definitely. Parent teacher. Oh, what does PTA? Parent Teacher Association? That's interesting. You call it PTA. We call it PTC, Parent Teacher Conferences. Is there a nightmare for you because you attend for your niece and dread having to tell her parents the feedback? I wasn't a great student. I'm sure I embarrassed my mom. She'd go and say, how's my son doing? Well, not great. I don't know. I passed my classes. I never failed any classes, but I also was not an A student, but my mom was proud of me no matter what happened. My dad too, So, all right. Well, if you've never played Strands before, think of it like a word search. We're going through and trying to find words. And in fact, today we have to find 7 words. And the tricky part is they don't tell you what words. And also they don't go left and right, up and down. They snake around any which way. And the only hint we have is this theme. And today's theme is three's a crowd. So things maybe that come in groups of threes, or things about triplets. Three's a crowd. Or maybe 3 is too many. Maybe that's kind of tricking us. Because I could be wrong here, but I see the word double. Maybe doubles. Is that the spangram? No, it's not. Doubler. Double trouble. No way. No way that's the spangram. Oh my gosh, I find the spangram first thing. Appointments. Oh my gosh, parent-teacher appointments? Good night. Don't call it that. We just barely got off of, because of, COVID and all that. We were having parent-teacher conferences over Zoom, and then we still kind of had it over Zoom, and then it was this halfway, and nobody needed it anymore to be over Zoom. And so this very last time, a couple months ago, we had parent-teacher conferences in person, but you still had to make an appointment. And guess how many people showed up to the night you had to make an appointment? Like 3. The night that it was an open house and anybody could show up and talk to anybody, I had like 50 parents, right? And tons of parents. But if you had to make an appointment, oh man, nobody came. Nobody came. All right, so there are 6 left, and these are the actual words. This could be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or it could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down below. I see ER. Well, I mean, that's an obvious one. Twins. 3's a crowd, but twins, that's 2. Pair. Oh, is it really that easy? It's not things that come in 2s. It's literally like 2s. Different ways to express 2s. Part. Match. Partners. Okay. When you're playing tennis, you play in a twosome, or golf, you play in a twosome. Except I spelled it wrong. Couple. Bleh. Couple. There it is. Awesome. That's so funny. I saw the spangram first. Oh, boy. Yeah. Okay, 3's a crowd. Double. I saw the word double. And I was like, wait, this is about 3 things. No, it's not about 3. 3's a crowd. There's too many in 3, so let's just focus on 2s. Double, trouble. Twosome, playing golf or tennis. Couple, right? A couple is 2 partners. A pair. Twins. Match. And partners. That's great. Let's see. Back in my day, parents made me go with them so they would watch me get the feedback in front of all the teachers. They're like, is that true? Are you failing that class? Boy, that's intense. Sometimes parents will make the kid come and answer for their sins. If I tell a kid, if I tell a parent, your kid's a lot of trouble in this class. Your kid's very talkative. They'll go, what do you mean? Over to the kid. It's so great. Oh, most of the kids, you know what? I teach at a very cool school. It's a public school, but the expectations in my area are very high. And when kids, come to parent-teacher conference, usually it's not the parents that you wish to talk to, right? It's the parents that kind of want, you to brown nose a little bit and tell how awesome your kid is, right? Those kids, they're usually the ones that come to parent-teacher conference. They want to meet you and just get to know you and whatever. Very rarely is it, well, I am so glad you came because your kid needs help, that kind of thing. That one usually comes in the form of an email. Maybe that is the embarrassed parent that's like, oh, well, I already know they're failing. I just feel bad about it, so they don't come. I don't know. You were a perfect student and you heard nothing but praise. Oh, that's funny. So I didn't mind it. Oh, yeah, my every once in a while I'll get a kid that comes to parent-teacher conferences. One time I had 2 kids that were both in my class, but I think they're cousins or something, or just really good friends, and the parents couldn't be there, and so one went to the conference for the other as like a surrogate parent. It was really funny. And I was like, well, here's how you're doing in this class, and here's how your friend is doing in the class. And they like traded roles as if they were the parent of the other. It was really funny. It's not usually how it goes. It was very atypical. All right, let's play Letterboxd. Let's do it. Okay, we're trying to solve in 5 words, which is pretty standard. Pretty standard. We got I, L, and C, F, B, and P, H, M, and A, S, U, and O. By the way, I don't think I mentioned this, but if you like what you see, give it a like. Right? Give this video a like. Consider subscribing. We do this every day when I first come home. And on the weekends, I do it in the mornings. And once school is out, in a week, exactly a week, I will be doing this in the mornings. So next Thursday, I'll be doing this in the morning instead of right when I get home from teaching. So, yeah, it feels good. It feels good, finally. Oh, this has been a rough year, honestly. Ask any teacher. Ask them how it went. I have my theories. Maybe I'll share it another time. But this has been a tough year for all of us. I see SH. I see CH. What else could go together? Oh, I was going to do camouflage. Can't do CAM. AM is on the same side. Oh, I can't do copious. OUS is all on the same side. Copolas? Yeah. Copolas. A cupola is like isn't that like the top of a barn? Right? Like where the weather vane goes on top of a barn? Maybe I'm wrong on that one. That's a good one. I'll look it up after the puzzle. Cupola. And then we could play... Ooh, there's no E. And I can't play LI, so it's like simplify. Man. Dang it. Ooh, that'd be a great word, but I can't play LI. And there's no Y, so I can't play LY. And there's no E, so I can't play LE. Simple. Thought it was a linking verb. Oh, I don't know. Oh, there's no T. Simulate. Simulator. There's no R either. All right, I'm going to break my rule. I'm going to open a new tab. I'm going to look up that word right this very second. Cupola, a connecting word, particularly forming the B connecting a subject and a complement. Oh, that's cool. I didn't understand what you meant there. What's an example of a cupola? Verbs such as become, get, feel, look, taste, smell, and seem have the function of a cupola, as in the following sentences. She became a student. They look tired. The milk tastes bad. Connecting words. Now you know. Now you know. Yeah, shim would work, wouldn't it? Shim. S-H-I-M. There's no T. I Thought of like motif or something. Yeah, I was gonna say mob, something simple, right? Bofa. Thank you. That is one of my favorite words, bofa. Right? How many do you want? You want both of these? Bofa. Mobs. I just need to use... I'm overthinking this. I just need to use the F. Sliff. Oh, if I could double letters, I could use scuff. Both of them. Yeah, exactly. Bofa. Yeah, you're getting the idea. That's how I'd use it. Yep. Do you want a steak calzone or a chicken calzone? I'd want both of them. Bofa. Glad we're on the same page there. All right. That's a great word, spoif. Well, if that was a real word, what do you think spoif would mean? Like spoil. Shim. I don't know. You did. Yeah, I know. I literally did 90 minutes on the Stairmaster. If I eat one Walmart calzone, then that effort is totally obliterated. Oh, but they taste so good, though. Shim. I forgot to hit enter. Is biff a word? Biff is not a word. How about boff? Not a word. Buff, boof. Give me a spoof. He's saying spliff. All right, I'm going to write down these words in case I have to erase them. Coppola, or coppolas. Shim. Mob. I know, biff is so a word. Oh man, he fell off his bike, he biffed it. Maybe that's two F's, biff. Alright, let me re-explore from the S. Coppola. What if instead we started with the A? Can we do A words? All right, fine. I have them written down. I can just erase it. Having a tricky time with F. Oh, I can't do L-I. I was going to say... I don't know what I was going to say. Frolic? There's no R in this puzzle. Okay, help me get rid of the F. F-L. Flop. There we go. Flop. As if. Foal. Yeah, foal's a good one. Let's try flop. See where flop takes us. Mr. Pibb. Well, that's a good word too. Palm. Palms. Shim. Oh, I was going to say mucosal, but O and S are on the same side. O-U-S right there. If there was a K, muck is a word. Muckab. Man, oh man. Okay, fine. Shims. Scala. That is a word. Abu, like Abu Dhabi. Abuela. That is not how you spell it. I and C. Yeah, I and C are on the same side. Wait, Scala is, but Scalas with an S on the end is not? You should be able to add an S to basically any word, right? Wait a minute. Oh my gosh, I keep hitting this dumb button on my laptop. Okay, but apparently Scalas is not a word. How does that work? How about scuba? Scuba! Nice! Scuba. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. All right, that took a minute, didn't it? Flop, palms, and then the S led us to shims, and then the S for scuba. Scuba is one of those words that stands for multiple words. Self-contained underwater breathing apparatus. That's what scuba stands for. Safe is a Middle Eastern sword. Isn't that the one that kind of bends, right? It has like an arc to it. Cool. Oh, all right, we did it. Oh man, if you like what you see today, give it a like, consider subscribing. Let's rehash these. All right, the connections puzzle today, we'll just start from the top, work our way down. To prohibit as entry, this was the yellow category. To block, to bar, to deny, and to refuse. Folders on a Mac, you'll see the desktop, the music folder, the pictures folder, and the trash. Throw something in the trash. The purple category, things that open like a clam. A clam. Creative, very creative. A compact, right? The makeup opener thingy. Laptop and a waffle iron. And then medicine formats, right? The blue category, a cream, a patch, a spray, and a tablet. Cool. Things that open like a clam. A clam. Great answer. Oh, Christmas. Oh, that's too funny. Ay, ay, ay. All right. Either role played by Michael B. Jordan in 2025's Sinners, Twins. I was going to look this one up because I don't know. I guess I thought I knew names, but I don't know. I don't know everybody. Michael B. Jordan plays twin brothers Smoke and Stack. Oh, I like this guy. That's his name, Michael B. Jordan? I will commit that to memory. You're telling me that this guy right here is Michael B. Jordan. They have to put the B, right? Otherwise, Michael Jordan would be the basketball player. So Michael B. Jordan. Huh. That's interesting. All right, well, now we know. Now we know. It's always good to learn things, right? Either role played by Michael B. Jordan. They're twins. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, my. GR word following green. Green grape. Bit of land in the ocean. An isle. Look at that. I am clicked on the wrong. There it is. Cool. Haha. There it is. Wait, didn't he... What do you mean, didn't he pass away? Are you kidding me? He starred in a movie this year and he passed away? You're making that up. There's no way. I'm going to find that out right now. No, he is alive and well. He's only 38 years old. He's only 38. Michael Bakari Jordan, American actor, producer, and director. I think you're thinking of the other guy from Black Panther. Actor that died. Chadwick Boseman, this guy. Okay, look at this guy. Okay, remember this face? Yeah, he's the one that passed away. I think it was colon cancer. Yeah, what a guy. Oh, man. Just kills me. People that are taken out of their prime. Right? There's so much. Yeah, the Black Panther. Yeah, I know. All right. Well, a bit of land in the ocean, an isle. Père Noël, name for Santa Claus in France. Trunk of the body, the torso. WH word that follows white whale. To urge forward, to impel. There are certain motors that you put an impeller on it and it pushes water a certain direction. Bill Nye, the science guy. Alcohol prepared with tonic, gin and tonic. All right, we got the Wordle today on the 5th. I started with the word whale in honor of our goofy little puzzle over there, the mini crossword, which gave us the A right at the middle and then an L somewhere. And then the word junkie. I'm coming up with, non-intersecting words, and that was one of them. And then another, even though I have the A in the middle and the L, I just thought, you know what? I wonder, a third word that doesn't use any of those previous letters. So I tried strip, and that gave us an R. And sure enough, There's an L and an R and an A in the middle. So I thought, okay, what are some words that could be using those letters we haven't guessed yet? So I tried claro, which is in lots of different language. Clearly, right? Hey, can you do this for me? Claro. That's in Portuguese. You would say just, yeah, you bet, man. Claro. And then that gave us LAR. And I'm like, what other letters are left? What other letters are here that I could use? Probably not a consonant L. There's no other consonant L, like Blair, because I can't use the E. Flare, but all those have an E in them. So I'm like, all right, what if it's a double letter? Alarm. And I swear to you, I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong. I have a pretty decent memory. Tell me that you don't remember that alarm was a word that they used like 4 months ago. I swear they did. I could be dead wrong. I could be absolutely wrong with this. But I was remembering that alarm was a word that they used. Yeah. Oh, it was? Do you know the date? Doesn't it feel like, like 3-4 months ago that they used the word alarm? How many thousands of 5-letter words are there and they double a word? I don't know. That seems a little fishy to me. Are they running out running out of words? All right. And then the Strands puzzle today. Three's a crowd. Three's a crowd. It's not about threes. It's about twos, right? 3 would be too many. Three's a crowd. So just 2. So I see double trouble. That's the first thing I saw there. I saw the word double, and I was like, wait, isn't this about 3 things? And I was like, oh, no, what if it means that 3 is too many? So what if it's doubles? So I'm trying to find double things. And I saw double, and then I was like, well, doubles, doubler. Nope. Double trouble. There it is. And then here are things that come in twos, right? A twosome, like you're playing golf. Yeah, Tyson, you got to be real careful not to say too much personal information on the internet, man. Giving the wrong information to the wrong person, they might go, oh, wow, look at that, I live near you, and then come visit you, or something like that, and do not good things. So you just have to be really careful giving out too much information on the internet. It's a scary place, right? It's a scary, scary place out there. So do be careful what information you give out there. All right, so I see couple, I see twosome, I see partners, saw twins, pair, and a match. Match made in heaven. Nice. Okay, and then the letterbox today. Oh, we forgot to look up yesterday's puzzle. I don't remember how I solved it. I should just write it down. How did I solve it? Callie, Asian, always makes fun of me for taking screenshots, but I'm not going to take a screenshot every single day. That's silly. We did something. It was like rejuvenate or something. I feel like that could be in there. But the bot solved it as jive and excruciating. I remember that. There was lots of ing words because ing was in there. Yeah, cool. All right, well, today's puzzle, we had to solve it in 5, and I did it in 4. So flop, and the P led to palms, and then the S led to shims, and then the S again led to scuba, which scuba is actually an acronym. It stands for self-contained underwater breathing apparatus. That's awesome. Cool. Last time it was also a word that represented pain. Uh-oh. Excruciating. Painful. All right. Well, good stuff, you guys. Thanks for the fun chat. I'm going to go play with my kids. I'm going to play some Smash Bros. Or something tonight. I'll tell you all about it. But tonight, I'm looking forward to it. Our whole neighborhood, I'm talking hundreds of people, are getting together for a huge block party. We have it at this neighborhood park that's pretty close by. Lots and lots of people in our neighborhood that get together, and it's fun because it's, regardless of religion or like political affiliation or whatever, just these people come together. There's music and there's tons of food, and it's a great party. All our kids love each other, get together and have fun. So that is in about an hour and a half. I think it starts in about an hour and a half. I could be wrong though. But yeah, it looks to me like we've reached the end here. So if you like what you see, give it a like. Consider subscribing. We do this every day, so if you subscribe, it'll come right into your feed. And yeah, thanks for a fun chat. Let's see. You leave the house so much, Miller. Can't deal with so many people so often. You know, I've always heard, well, I haven't always heard this, but I read this great book by, I want to say her name was Suzanne Collins, named Quiet. It's about the introvert versus the extrovert. In our fast-paced society, they almost see introversion as a weakness, but really the world needs introverts. I have a son, he's an introvert, big time. But he is very introspective. He's very thoughtful, right? And we need plenty of those in the world. I am not. I am an extrovert. Now, how can you tell? A quick little quiz for you. When you go to see people, are you drained by it or are you energized by it, right? Now, everybody needs to go home and like, oh, man, that was so big. I'm ready to crash. But in that moment, when you talk to people, are you drained by it or are you energized by it? I am energized by talking to people. I will strike up conversations with people at the grocery store, right? I'll talk to people just randomly. And I'm an introvert and not thoughtful at all. Well, typically an introvert is the more introspective, thoughtful type. But maybe you're just, I don't know, you're just introverted and you want people to leave you alone. You're just a cat. I don't know. That's funny. Well, I'm definitely energized by it. So I will be amped up by the time I'm done tonight. I'll probably have talked to, 200 people just to say hi. A lot of them, in my neighborhood, kids I've seen in my classes. That's a whole other story. But yeah, it's just really fun. No, you didn't get the both ends of the stick. No. You're an awesome person. Don't ever forget that. Every single one of you watching, you're an amazing human being, and you have a purpose here. And if nothing else, your purpose is to make me smile every day because you're on here. So you're awesome. I know you're built for amazing things. So you are wonderfully and amazingly made. All right. Well, thanks, you guys. Great stream. This is just, you guys are funny. Thanks for a good chat. We'll have to continue it next time because I am going to go hang out with my kiddos. You guys are awesome. Thanks for an awesome stream. I will catch you on the next one. See ya.